Hey, what's going on, people? It is your boy Soul Fist, and I'm going to do, I guess, some kind of review of One Piece Stampede. Though there's really not much to review, and I guess I'll start this review off by saying that at the end of the day, the best thing to refer to this is like the Infinity War of One Piece movies, when it's really all about the big battle and the action and the wow and the punch, bam, boom, bop, and all that stuff. And that's great. Oh my god, I love looking at it. But the movie exists to be eye candy, and that's the absolute most to say about it on a critical level. This is gonna be spoilers, I guess, because all you can really talk about is the fights and stuff that you'll see throughout the movie. Okay, I won't spoil the plot that is there, though I will say, like, in comparison to, say, like, Film Z or Strong World, it's not so well written and well put together, or that it is, but, and I guess I will spoil this, like, the two villains in the film, their individual motivations are, in, like, not that wow. And for example, like Douglas Bullet, long story short, he just wants to prove he's stronger than everybody, so I'm gonna get everybody to get on this island and fight you all at the same time. And I'm like, alright. And then Festa, what's his name? He was like, yo, when Roger died, he started the Great Pirate Era. And that's like the biggest party of all time. I'm like the party master, so I gotta throw a sicker party than that. So I'm gonna create this. I'm gonna help him get this giant fight he wants. It's like the dopest party ever. I'm just like, alright. But that's really it, you know. They're the really amazing, strong characters in this film. I mean, well, they are, but these are all characters you already know that are already developed, and you already know them. So like, they don't do anything spectacular, except for Usopp. Usopp has a really awesome moment, I will say. I can tell Oda put like a lot into that with Usopp and Luffy, like, and then even it continued towards the end of the film. Usopp is the GOAT. But critically, yes, that is pretty much it. It's like, Oda typically has this way where he can introduce a character, and even though you don't know this while you're observing, but you know he's going to kill that character by the time the little arc or story is over. And in that small amount of time, he'll create such an incredible character like Chopper's dad, Dr. Hair Luke, or Whitebeard, or Z from Film Z. You know, there's just certain characters like that he's made that aren't supposed to stick around, and you know they're gonna like go away, but they just impact you on such an amazing level. There's nothing like this, like that in this movie. It's pretty. You know what you're getting. Like I said, it's the Infinity War of One Piece films. So let's get into that. That was awesome, man. I really don't even spoil it too much. I'll just talk about some sequences I remember immediately because it's been a few days, so I had to collect my thoughts. But it's like, just like it's the Infinity War One Piece films, I got some cool stuff to look at, man. Like, there's just one moment with all the supernovas kind of just like brawling with each other, and Luffy and Urouge and Ken and Hawkins and and like everybody, and they were just Bonnie too was getting it. I was loving it. That was dope. And throughout this film, Zoro and Sanji they ran up on everyone, from Killer to Sanji ran up on Smoker, Zoro ran up on Crocodile, Sanji ran up on Lucci. Fujitora ran up on Zoro, but Zoro ain't back down. You know what I mean? Like, they did not care. They didn't give a fuck. That moment when Crocodile and Lucci were both coming at Luffy. Luffy saw them both coming and he didn't move. He was like, I don't give a fuck. Why? Because Zoro and Sanji came out of nowhere. This is what this movie does. I guess I should say, this movie takes place before Wano, and after Whole Cake, because Luffy's bounty is 1.5 billion. So, and Sanji has a higher bounty than Zoro, etc. So, which is weird, or it has to take place. Yeah, right. Wait, because holy shit, half the show has Zoro and Wano. All right, whatever. I'm not even going to go into why that doesn't make sense. It's so good. You just have to look at it. You have to go watch the movie. It's great. So I'm like, that's a fun time. If you like One Piece, you'll love it. But it's really fan service. It's not. a story of like high One Piece caliber. You know, some good One Piece, right? You know, it's not like that. But oh my God, Hancock had this one moment. Okay, damn, no, I don't want to spoil that. Just like you have to see that because to understand why that's so nuts. Like she staggered him, and the speed she was running. That's where the Hancock is like the Flash. I can't wait till you really see Hancock bust someone's ass, like because. There was no armament, no nothing, man. Like this movie's great. Sabo's in it. Like I feel like Sabo, and I know it's kind of weird because that's the nature of this film to just be like I feel like the character kind of just put in that movie. But I really do feel like Sabo was just kind of put in this movie for. There's a moment at the end of the movie between Luffy and Sabo, and it's nice, it's cool. But there's also, I mean, it's just like I don't. It had nothing to do with the movie. I don't want to spoil that particular moment between Luffy and Sabo. It's just like it's towards the end, and it's like it was great. I mean, it was so awesome to see, but it has nothing to do with anything. It just kind of seemed like I don't know, something to do. But yeah, I'm not gonna ramble too much longer. Stampede is actually a really great film. I don't do ratings. I just say, I mean, I just tell you what I think about the movie and what I don't really have any flaws with it, but that's because there's not much to flaw. I mean, they just fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. It's just fighting. So, like, it is what it is. This is not really, you know, if I didn't like the fighting, then that would be a critique I would have if I said, man, I thought the fights were blah, blah, blah. I know I thought the fights were incredible. So, kind of short, but it's an anime movie. It's not going to be more than like an hour and a half. If this movie was like about 2 hours, that would really help because they could extend the fights longer and it would be more impact. It was very fluid, very fast paced, and very destructive and crazy and wild. But like, it felt like, have you ever seen like episode of Nami or episode of this or or the Alabasta movie 8 or something? You know, when they kind of the fights were at that pace where they were very quick, it kind of got to the point, and it was just like there wasn't much extension to them. Which is fine, I understand. It's a movie, like you have to animate it in that style. Like, but still, man, it was cool. It's your boy, Soulfist, Hell Hydra.
Swordfish!